me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on to next
But a
news.
game that does have third person
right.
is Far Cry 6.
Far Cry.
For the first time ever. I
So
don't think there's even a third person mode.
I mean, that's definitely a big change, right? Because Far Cry has worked perfectly in first person, and for them to give you a third person aspect, I wonder why. I wonder if they've changed some things that would allow you to prefer
The
third
reason
person.
they gave, let me see if I have it here. Essentially, if I remember right, the reason they
for
gave,
the backpack thingy, rocket
they
launchers.
wanted you to experience, they said, all the perspectives of the character Danny.
Okay.
So I think that, they have more aesthetic things like the backpack. They want you to see the shots. They want you to see your flying.
Right.
They want you to see you flame throwing. They want you to see all the glory.
Yeah.
And all the different perspectives, which, dude, I'm super pumped for.
Yeah,
because
man.
if you
It's awesome.
remember, the trailer had those shots. I don't think we were putting two and two together. But there was the one
They
shot where
did
she was
have
doing
those
the
shots.
flame shower.
But it
It
almost
was
seemed
always
as
with
if
the
it would be
backpacks.
like camera
Right.
perceptive,
Yeah.
like your perspection, like you're just watching a cutscene as they let off some shots go. But yeah, if you could literally sit there and you're watching enemies and then you stand there and you let off some shit in your
That's
backpack and then it just
Yeah.
drops down like hellfire. Yeah, that's
I like
tight,
that
man.
addition. So, I mean, I really like, when I think back, some of my most memorable games are always third-person games, right? And so
That's true.
whenever I hear that, I'm super
Some
excited about that.
third-person is
BioShock was
And then,
not.
of course, I wish more games would take the Bethesda route and give us a choice
Yeah.
to switch
I love
between
switching
them, which
between
is
them.
what they're doing. So,
Right.
I'm super happy to
Perfect.
see that.
Yeah.
That's the best when you have a choice.
And you have the
right?
best of both worlds.
You have the best of both worlds.
And one thing cool, I know in Far Cry 3 when I was playing it my limited time, I didn't like when I loved cars, but it was like you're in like the
It's tough.
cockpit view. And it's cool, but
I hate-
when I play racing games, I don't necessarily like the cockpit view. It's really hard to maneuver and turn accurately.
Yeah.
So, hopefully
No, it
that'll carry
is.
over.
Remember, we saw shots in the trailer of the 50s car she was
Driving,
driving, and it was
yeah.
third person view.
Perfect.
And that's why I was commenting, like,
That's
this
way
feels
better.
like GTA.
Yeah.
Way
Like, Far
better.
Cry's have never felt like GTA. They've always done the cockpit, and it's just like,
Yeah,
you
it's a
can
little
never get
clunky.
like it feels like a little turn, you move too much.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And then you
Hitting
feel
trees.
claustrophobic, like you
Yeah.
can't see.
Yeah,
Who's
it's cool to
chasing
see
you?
all the detail and
Yeah,
stuff when
like,
you're in the
that's
car.
fun,
But
but-
yeah, even in Cyberpunk, I didn't drive in first person. I always drove in third.
Yeah.
It's just
way
the
easier
third
that way.
person addition, I think, is really going to help Far Cry feel
Yeah.
so much better as a
sure.
game.
For sure.
Once again, another day one, man. Can't wait for this one.
I love me.